Isolation protocol day 127. Um, this is Tuesday, July 21st. First things first, yeah, things are all shut down again. People really need to start wearing their masks. The protests have almost completely stopped, and they have really never been violent. There have been a few looters, but they were not associated with the protests. And yet the president decides that he needs to send federal troops to my city. Uh, no, that is not going to happen. If that happens, that's when the riots are going to start. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with that. And I really don't want to live in an occupied city. I don't want military roaming the streets and grabbing people at will and locking them up for whatever reason, beating the heck out of them, breaking their arms. Yeah, it's lots of stuff. These people are trained in war. This is not a war situation. They should not be here. Anyhow, back on to knitting. I finished almost finished the sleeves for my son's sweater, decided I did not like them, ripped them out completely, started over. So, yep, I still knit two sleeves at a time to make sure that they match each other, but that's all I've gotten of the sleeves so far. So, yep, they will, they will fit, but right now they're gauntlets. What else? I am at my sister's house. She is going to be staying with my brother for a while, and I just came over to help her pack. And there's also a wedding going on in a couple days, so I had to make sure that she had her clothes ready for the wedding, and yeah, fun stuff like that. It's going to be a virtual Zoom wedding, but everybody's still getting dressed up. So, uh, what else? Not much else. The dogs have been keeping me awake all night because my neighbor finally found a job. Well, not my direct neighbor, two doors down, two doors to the east. And she now works 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. So at 3 a.m. when she comes home, my dogs go crazy. Uh, Parking on my street because it's a circle and all the driveways meet in the center. There's really no street parking, and that particular house is one of the two that has no off-street parking either. So she parks in front of my house and then walks all the way around the circle to the opposite side where she lives. So it sets my dog off every time. If she can find a place, she always goes down to right in front of my house. I'm at the far end from the opening into the circle. She gets all the way down to my end where there's a lot more room, and it's more of an oval than a circle. It's very, very narrow bottleneck at the opening end. So if there are cars parked on both sides of that opening, there is not enough room to drive through. So if there isn't a parking space in front of her house, she still comes down to where I am to make the U-turn and again sets the dogs off. Um, and Also another neighbor's car, his car alarm has been going off at random for no reason and waking up everyone in the neighborhood because he sleeps through it. And so it goes off for a solid 3 minutes, shuts down for about 10, comes back on for 3 minutes, sits back down for 10, goes back on, and it does that all night. Not every night, but enough that nobody is sleeping. So, what else? Today is Tuesday. That means 2 Minute Tuesday, and I am going to be reading from Wicked Witch. And where's Wicked Witch? There it is. Uh, let's see. This is, I don't know, chapter 10 or so. Um, they have found all of the kittens. They're trying to convince Mom that they want to keep them. Mom said, nope, we're not keeping any of the kittens, even the one that was found in the basement when they moved in. So Yeah, Max is still babysitting after school, making dinner, doing all that fun stuff. So, and still unpacking and still basically running the entire household while mom has to work. Mom is working overtime because she just started the job and spends half the day in training and then the rest of the time doing the job. So instead of working 8 hours a day, she's working 12 hours a day. All right. Max had just sent the boys off to do homework on Monday when mom called. Max, change your plans for dinner. I'm bringing my coworker and his wife home for dinner. I'll bring pizzas. Make the place as presentable as you can. Gotta go. And she hung up before Max was even able to say a word. So she called the younger kids. Guess what? Mom's bringing pizza for dinner. And after the cheers died down, she dropped the rest of the news. And she's bringing important people from work, so we need to clean this place up fast. Mom never allowed them to have pizza, so even Prissy was doing as much as she could. The house was close to spotless. There was still a stack of boxes unpacked on one side of the living room. Max had the table set, and the twins were putting the vacuum cleaner into the pantry when Mom pulled up. A moment later, a truck pulled into the space in front of the house, and a skinny scarecrow of a man climbed out. His much sturdier, athletic-looking wife got out of the driver's side. Once everyone was inside, Mom made the introductions. This this young woman is Max, my brave daughter who rescued the cat and the 4 kittens from the storm drain. The twins, Mark and Kyle, found another kitten stranded in the basement when we moved in, and my daughter, Beatrice Priscilla. You can call her Prissy. Kids, this is Mr. Allen, my partner on a project at work, and this is his wife, Miss Sheila. She works at a veterinary office. Miss Sheila was the first to speak. Sorry, I keep getting pop-ups coming up here. Go away, go away. Oh my God, how many of them are there? Oh, well, whatever. Let's see if I can do something else about that. Sheila was the first to speak. I told your mom I could check out the kittens and mother cat just to make sure they looked healthy. I'm a vet tech, but the veterinarians were so excited about you rescuing them all from the storm drain, and they volunteered to cover real exams and shots. At the excited faces, Mom quickly added, we are still only keeping one. I just want to make sure that the ones we give away are healthy. The boys quickly led the guests into the basement. Mom gave Max a quick half hug. Place looks great. Pizza will be here in 5. Oh, you already set the table. Good. Well, stay up here to get the pizza when it arrives. Come with me now, BB. Max sat at the top of the basement stairs, listening to what was going on while keeping her ears also tuned to the front door. This one is Prince. He's the one we found here, said one of the twins, or perhaps both, as they tended to finish each other's sentences. Nice, very healthy, but he is not Prince. She is Princess. Max held in a laugh. She had been calling that kitten a girl all along. Prissy was next. This one is Dimples. She's my favorite. Sheila laughed. Are you holding her all the time? Prissy proudly says, yes. So Sheila said, you need to let the kitten run around and especially let her eat. She is way too skinny. Oh, and Dimples is a boy kitty. The 2 identical tuxedo kittens had been dubbed Thing 1 and Thing 2, set apart with different colored bits of yarn from Mom's knitting basket. Sheila said they were both healthy little boys, and the tiny calico with the long fluffy fur was deemed a healthy little girl, but still a little skinny and she could gain a bit more weight. Oh, you should feed her and Dimples separately so the others don't steal her food. Make sure they get enough. She was taking a look at Storm when the doorbell rang. With a growl of frustration, Max ran to the door to get the pizzas. By the time she had set them in the middle of the table, everyone was back upstairs and washing up. She made a mental note to ask if Storm was healthy later. She was going to find a way to keep that cat, no matter what. And that is um, Wicked Witch, and since I am not writing in order, I am guessing that that is about chapter 8 to 10. So, and that's it for today's reading. Next time I will be on will be Friday because I have things to do tomorrow and Thursday. So hopefully I'll be on again on Friday. It's nice to be able to have things that I need to do because then I can usually sort of almost tell what day it is. Uh, but yeah, those things tend to be virtual doctor appointments. Yep, I'm getting good at Zoom. And what's the other one that the doctor uses? I can't remember. Um, can't remember. GoToMeeting? No, that's a different group. But yeah, I've also been going to listening to a lot of podcasts, and I like to listen to those when they are live, if they are live, because then I get to chat with the podcasters. Like today, absolutely fantastic panel discussion. Um, just a great discussion on Fantasy Fiends podcast. It was live, so I of course had to get in there and make some comments, comment with other people, things like that. Uh, I also listened to their Thursday night podcast, which is why I stopped doing videos on Thursdays. Because by the time I get around to it, oh, Leslie's talking to her friend on Skype, or yeah, Skype. Um, it's so many different programs to be able to talk to people face to face that I cannot remember who uses what. So yeah, there needs to be a generic, easy to say term rather than video messaging or video chats. There's got to be a cute little term for that. Um, so if anybody knows a cute little term for that, let me know. I'm sitting here in front of the doorway at my sister's house. Yep, can't focus very well. All right, well, it says Leslie's room, keep out, so on and so forth. Um, I was hoping to use the opposite wall as a backdrop, but there is no outlet there, and I forgot to charge my laptop because I was typing on it all night till I fell asleep. And of course, so it was left open and sitting on top of my chest while I was sleeping all night. But this is the media room, and she has movie posters, including a couple of large ones. One of them was used in the theaters on the glass cases outside the theater show what movies are showing. So it's a really big IMAX 3D theater, yeah, really cute poster of The Wizard of Oz. If I turn the camera around, you won't be able to see them because this is a very large room and we're at opposite diagonal corners. Um, I suppose I could try. All right, Leslie, ready to say hi? Stand up. I'm plugged in, so I can't do too much. All righty. Yep, movie posters. Leslie, wave. All righty. Yep, movie posters. So yeah, The Wizard of Oz in 3D is her poster from the theater. So is Maleficent, which is one that they gave out on opening day. Uh, and what do you have? Dark Shadows and Cinderella were also gifts that you got on opening day at the IMAX theater, where one of my nephews used to work, not the one who's getting married. Well, Dark Shadows one was from, yeah, that's from the movie. Oh, that came in the case? No, the other one did. Okay, so yeah, but the other ones you did. You got from Kevin. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, she's got a really cute, very large media room, comfy couch. I like the couch. Nobody else here likes it because it is very firm, but yeah, I like to sit up hard, which is why I generally sit in a hard chair or sit on top of a folded up firm blanket because my couch is kind of a little bit too soft. So I like to make it a little firmer with a heavy blanket. Anything else? Nope, that's it. I will catch you on Friday. Bye.